Hi everyone, hope you're all in good health and keeping well during the current lockdown. Today I wanted to do this video to make sure we have a sense of calm and direction of what to do during these difficult and challenging times for all of us across the globe. Before I get into today's topic, I must extend my gratitude to all the healthcare workers across the globe who are putting their lives at risk and looking after the people who need care. All must join together, send them lots of love and energy through focusing our intentions on their well-being. To do that, you can meditate, send your intention on helping the healing process, or simply you can just close your eyes if you're not comfortable with meditating and set your intention of love into your heart and send it out to where it needs to go. To all the frontline healthcare workers who are risking their lives, and to the people, unfortunately, who are affected at this point in time. It all helps. We all live on this planet Earth together. Let's connect together, send the intention of love, and believe me, you just have to focus. It will go to where it needs to go. Just believe in that. As I have always said, our thoughts are very powerful and we don't appreciate their true power. We all have this gift. So this is the time, like no other, to send them strength and healing energy to the healthcare worker professionals across the globe and to the people affected. All it would take is only 5 or 10 minutes out of your time every day or every few days whenever you feel the need to do this. So since the lockdown, it's interesting how Mother Nature is also going through a healing process. First of all, Venice's canals have become crystal clear, even to the point that the fish living in those canals can now be seen. And there are white swans that are now have overtaken the famous gondolas as they feel free to come and swim closer as well. Italy's coasts have dolphins swimming nearer and nearer, which is so magical. Japan has now deer roaming free in the streets. China has a massive decline in pollution and greenhouse gases, which is an incredible improvement. So let's use this as an opportunity to restart on a greener and more environmentally conscious level, as what is happening on a short space of time is absolutely miraculous. Now getting back to our topic on how to cope with the global lockdown. I'm not going to try and pretend that everything is okay and that I have all the answers, but I want you to know that we will get through this. And in this video, I just want to share my thoughts on how I believe you can try to cope through these tough times. There has been an incredible loss of life, and the numbers will only get worse as we get through this pandemic. There's also a tremendous amount of suffering, anxiety, loss of livelihood across the world, and uncertainty about the future, as we are all facing at this point in time. During this time, it is really essential to keep our faith strong and do what we can to help ourselves get through this time. I think we need to shift our focus from the news, which will continue to get worse for some time actually. Instead, focus on things that help you feel better, that make you feel calm, that give you more peace and tranquility. And as I said before, just focusing the intention of love inside you and sending it out to where it needs to go. So what are the things we can do during this global lockdown to ensure we emerge stronger as people once this pandemic is over? And I can assure you one day it will be, in a not too distant future. And believe me, it will be over soon. I have full faith in that. I have full faith in our medical fraternity who are looking to find the answers all around the clock. It helps put me at ease anyway, and I'm sure it does for a lot of people. So what to do during the lockdown? The number one thing you should be focusing on is following the guidelines issued to you by your local authorities. This is something I still see people taking too lightly. At present, while there is no cure, the number one thing you can do to save lives and to get this spread under control is to abide by those guidelines. So just do this, please. Even if you feel you are invincible, do this for your loved ones and for the innocent people that that could be affected by this. Now, the second thing you do is try to stay away from all the news channels during the lockdown. And what do I mean by that? I don't mean that you don't keep yourself updated, but at the same time, constantly watching the news, time after time, it's just going to add anxiety and fear, and it's going to hold on to your psychology, if that makes sense. So get your updates in small periods if you do like to keep up to date. I just feel it's a better way to do this because you don't want to spend your day and night watching, worrying, and getting anxious over what the news is telling you. We already have enough fear and concern out there. And you certainly don't need to continuously consume more and more of it. It's better to consume yourself more with guided meditation videos on how to feel happy and calm, focusing on how to feel the love inside of you, how to send the love out there. It is the most powerful vibration we can send and emit from ourselves, let's put it that way. It is the most powerful healer. This is something we can all focus on. Connecting with ourselves, connecting with each other as a global unit. And when we come out of this, you'll see the most beautiful and most positive changes you would not expect. I have full faith in that. So the point I'm just making is, it's not healthy to consume yourself with all that negative news. It could lead to mental health issues as well. So during the lockdown period, once again, better to try and stay calm and be at a peaceful place and feel that love. My advice is to just keep the faith, as it's really important to keep in mind while we navigate the lockdown period. Third thing is, use this time to reset. Something like this happens once in a lifetime. I would urge everyone watching this video to use this time to reflect and reset. We can use this time to reflect on our lives, look back on our journey, reconnecting with ourselves, with our inner self. You will never get a time like this again. When the phone stops ringing, there's nothing to do, no one to visit. The only thing you can do, if you choose to, is find all the positive ways to improve your life, to help you feel better inside, to see how you can improve your thoughts, your mental state. So use this time to reflect on what you've been doing. Are you living your life purpose? Are you happy? Do you need to make changes in your life? Are there changes that you've wanted to make for a long time that you keep procrastinating? Feel into that. Think about when you want to make those changes. What do you think? How do you feel? If it's negative, write them down. Have a think about it. Think about where you might be blocking yourself so you can make way. You will see, because now that you have more time to reflect, you will realize and you will change things and you will start to open up and you'll get yourself on the right path and you'll find the right answers within. It will just come. And you know what will happen then? It will just flow. The energy will just flow. You will go with it and everything will happen as it should. So to sum it up, the more you spend your time focusing on something positive that is actually in your control, the better it will be during this period. Number 4, use this time to reconnect with your family. We all get caught up running around doing things that we need to do. We get busy trying to do them and we lose our focus on our relationships. So this is something we can all work on. So this is an ideal time to spend time with our family, reconnecting at a deeper level, trying to understand each other better, catching up on things that we didn't do before that we can do together now, maybe even playing some games together, just maybe having D&Ms, good conversations on a deeper level, a good time to strengthen your relationships, spend time with your children. Also, make sure you stay in touch with your family who are not with you. You can go on Skype, on FaceTime, It just helps you feel more gratitude for each other and actually what we did have. And the best part is, nowadays with modern technology, there's no reason why we can't keep in touch with anybody. So all I'm trying to say is that even for the ones that are alone, is that people need interaction. And just because we can't visit them, it doesn't mean that we can't be in touch with them. This is really important, especially to ensure that we all support each other during these difficult times. Number 5, look after your health. Eating healthy and doing some form of exercise during this period is really important to ensure you stay active and positive. Many home exercise videos are available online, so you can work out without equipment or with equipment if you have got it. It's essential for your well-being, especially if the lockdowns do go on for longer. Number 6 is finally use this time to get in touch with your spirituality. If you haven't had time yet, start meditating or even praying during this period. So you should have enough time now, at least 20-30 minutes a day or every few days, as meditating is very powerful and prayer is very powerful. Praying is one of the most powerful ways of healing yourself and others. It's the best way to connect, heal each other, and heal the planet. So my advice is take this time now out of the number of hours you are watching the news. I know some people will think that this is not the right time now, but to that I will say, there has never been a better time than it is right now to start doing this. We will all need a lot of mental strength and stability to navigate through these times, through these difficult times. So meditation and prayer becomes an even more essential part of these times to help everything stay balanced, to help you stay balanced, to help the process stay balanced. So finally, remember, the darkest hours of the night is just before the day breaks. These are difficult times, and we all need to pull ourselves together and get through this, and I know we will. So all I want us to do is to focus on how we spend our time during this lockdown that helps us cope better during these challenging times, and make sure that we come back stronger on the other side when this is all over. And I know that it's going to be over very soon. We just have to have faith, believe in ourselves, and reconnect with each other. It will all be okay. I just want you to know that I'm sending lots of love and positive energy to all of you every day. I will see you soon with another video, but until then, stay safe, stay connected, and as always, stay blessed.